Hey up everyone, this is just a short video to let you know of something that I noticed, and sorry if I sound a bit different, I'm all blocked up with a cold at the minute. Okay, for anyone thinking of buying a new ADV bike right now, this is relevant and time sensitive. This is something that sometimes happens at year end, but at the minute it seems to be more extreme than usual. Right now, in the news, you would think that the only bikes on the market are the new DE800 and the Transalp and their associated modular bikes. Even the best-selling Tenere 700 seems to have faded from memory. This, as I'm sure some of you are aware, is all very staged. We fly the journos and the big influencers out for a big party, let them take photos and have a quick ride, and then they'll write about our wonderful new bikes. Nothing new. What you may not notice in the background though, is that there are a few absolutely fantastic bargains out there right now. I haven't included the KLR and the DR650 prices here, because we just don't get them in the UK or Europe. If you are lucky enough to still have the choice, you can do the sums. It may be that there are bargain prices there too. The first bargain I noticed is for a very basic reason. While Benelli still seem to be deciding which of their new ADV bikes to push, which I will be talking about in another video soon, they are clearing the existing stocks of the Benelli TRK 502. I've seen prices as low as £5,499 advertised for the 502X at Colchester Kawasaki, and I've included the link below. Now the Benelli has become the best-selling bike in Italy already, and despite its made in China tag, has proved a strong, reliable bike. It's a known quantity and has a solid build quality with a choice of aftermarket parts. If you haven't tried one, then imagine a CB500X that's got a bit more space and presence. It isn't going to be the fastest, but it will get you and a passenger and luggage there in comfort. It isn't a true off-roader, but it is fine on green lanes, and comfort is better than many more expensive bikes for both rider and passenger. It has character and a strong engine, and is definitely worth checking out, especially at these prices. I would be interested to hear if it's priced similarly in the States and Europe, for any of the viewers out there. The next model that is a total bargain at the minute is the CF Moto 650 MT. Again, this is a similar story of the manufacturers trying to clear stock and dealers making room for the new 800 model. This is the bike that Kawasaki should have built instead of the Versys 650. It's a proven and reliable, if more road-focused adventure bike. The 650 Kawasaki engine is all but indestructible. You could think of it like a V-Strom 650 but with a parallel twin engine. This bike is being advertised around the same price as the Benelli, so it's equally a bargain. Given the choice myself, I think I would probably just about come down on the side of the Benelli, but they are both great solid bikes that are being sold at serious bargain basement prices right now. So, if you aren't sure if you want or need the very latest models and tech, then these two motorcycles both offer a huge amount of bike for the money right now. Putting it into perspective, this puts them in a similar price bracket to the Royal Enfield Himalayan. Just think, if someone offered you a Himalayan with almost 50 horsepower for just over £5,000, would you buy it? Next is one for those people who do want the latest features. Do you remember, just before all the fanfare about the DE800 and Transalp? It isn't long ago, so try to think. What was the new big thing in the ADV world? Yes, that's right, the Aprilia Tuareg. Well, right now, Colchester Kawasaki are also selling the Tuareg 660 for just under £9,000, and it was even less than that a few days ago, hence the rush to get the video out. So there may still be haggle room. Now, as far as I'm aware, despite all the usual "it's Italian" scare stories, there have been very few issues with the Tuareg, and there are lots of happy owners out there. So this is, I would guess, purely down to Aprilia trying to fight against the hype train of the DE800 and Transalp. The Aprilia has better suspension than the Transalp, is lighter than the DE800, and has a more complete electronic suite than either. Also, To be clear, Aprilia have been using ride-by-wire throttles and electronic rider aids on their road bikes longer than the Japanese have. Although the base price for the Transalp isn't that much more, as soon as you add a few of the missing bits that are included with the Tuareg, the price starts to climb quickly, and the price of the Suzuki is £2,000 more. Ask yourself, are either really worth the extra? Especially when Aprilia are known as the Honda of Italian bikes for a reason. Anyway, no more conclusions today. This was just a quick video to let you know about these serious bargains to be had. And remember, these are advertised prices. Don't go and just pay that. Make the dealers work for your money. If you can't get the prices down, then try to get some extras included. Don't be frightened to ask, and be prepared to walk out of the shop. Walking out of the shop has saved me a lot of money from time to time. The dealers will be looking to meet targets or push up their discounts for next year, so they want your money. Bye for now. Ride free, everyone.